Hey everybody, it's Cindy over at paper.old.new. Thanks for stopping by and spending some time with me today. I am working on the little storybooks. I am working on trying to come up with a spine for these little journals. It's not that I have an idea of what I want to do, so we're going to try and do this. My ruler over there. There we go. I'm going to cut these off of here because I'm not going to use these for this, but I am going to use, this is kind of it's a thin, lightweight cardstock that, makes folders in spiral bound notebooks. I don't know if you've ever bought any for your kiddos for school or anything like that, but it's really, really lightweight cardstock folded up to make folders in spiral bound notebooks. And I thought it would be good for this project in respect to the fact that it could be a lightweight, not a hard spine, but a lightweight spine. So we're going to give it a shot and see if we can make some spines out of it. All right, so this might be a semi-short video. I have 5 books, I think, that need spines. So I'm going to cut 1-inch strips because that's about all I think I'm going to need. These are single signature little journals. So we're going to cut 1-inch strips. And I need 5 of them. So 1, 2, 3. Let's cut this off. We don't need this piece with the fold in it. All right, and then we have 4 and 5. Okay, so I'll hold on to this because I may do some more of these little storybooks, and I think this is going to make a good spine. I'm hoping. Okay. The next thing we're going to do, let's start with, all right, so I found this chicken fabric. Now, I don't know how this is going to work because, of course, I might be cutting heads off chickens and stuff like that, and, that's not my goal, but in the same token, this is going on a little bitty book. I just really wanted to use this fabric to do it. So we're going to be using this on the Chicken Little book. And I am going to get a strip for the inside, which will be mostly covered up. So it can be like a strip of the green. And I want to get a strip with at least 1 chicken in it. So like that. But it's going to be decently wide. Because what will happen is it'll go around. I don't want to cover up. It's going to go around here, but it can come over pretty far on this side. So it could be like maybe 2 or 3 inches wide. So let's see. This is the problem when you want to select specifics, right? Is this 3 inches wide, this little piece with these chickens? No. It's about 4 inches wide from his head to the other side of his head. Okay. All right, this is what I think I'm going to do. We're going to cut a strip right up the middle here, right up here. We're going to tear a strip. We're going to see what that looks like. The strip for the inside is probably going to need to be, that can actually come over pretty far. We might make the inside a 3-inch strip too. So this will go in my scraps to be used for Lord only knows what. And then I feel like I need to cut. This is just what you guys wanted to do, was watch me mess with fabric, right? Let's do 6 inches. Actually, I might do 7 inches just to give myself some leeway. So we're going to cut right at the bottom of this chicken, and I'm going to tear this across that way. The leeway is for the fact that sometimes fabric doesn't tear straight. And I feel like that has to do with, you know, the angle that you end up cutting it at. Sorry, I'm standing back off my camera folding fabric. See, folding it up, putting it away. Okay, so that's that one. And then what I think I'll do is I'll get my strips from here. So maybe we get, what does the other side look like besides the branding strip? Okay. So if I want this chicken, 1, 2, 3, it would be like that. I'm cutting a little bit over to either side, and we'll hope for the best. Okay, so here's our chicken. And basically that will go in here like this. That's going to sew right on his face. I tried. It is. It's going to sew right on his face. I need a chicken facing the other way. Guys, this is harder than I thought. Let's see. See what I get when I tear. I don't want the chicken in the center. He needs to be the side, one of the sides, right? The center would go right up there. See what we get on this one. I'm going to have all these strips of fabric. Oh, we might be able to put him, will he go on the outside? Get like chicken, but, oh. And he would be on the back. I like him on the back. I'm not sure about the front, although I could put some rickrack or something on here. This might be our outside spine piece. Okay. And then this would be our inside spine piece. The other side is going to be a tail and some berries and whatnot. It's kind of weird to use, but you know what? We're going to go for it. So basically what I'm thinking is I'm going to take one of these strips and I'm going to glue it up the middle of here. Let me tear this to 6 inches tall. So how is everybody? I know the holidays are fast approaching. And there's lots of crazy going on, I'm sure. Okay. And then we need this to be 6 inches. Or thereabouts. And we're going to glue it onto here. And this is what we'll sew into, right? I only have one other fabric that's going to be finicky like this, and it's the one for the Timothy book, so we might do that one next, and then the other two that I've picked fabric for will be easy, and then I haven't picked fabric for the bear one. This is assuming that you guys are keeping track of what my, lost my smushy tool. Okay, we're going to put this kind of in the middle here. Maybe off to one side a little more than the other. Oh, it's so crooked. It just needs to hold long enough to be sewn, right? I know I peeled it up and then put it down and then peeled it up, so hopefully the glue will hold. It just needs to be it just needs to hold long enough to be sewn, for the signature to be sewn to. So we're going to sew the signature right there. So hopefully when I paper clip this, I can paper clip the fabric and it will all, I'm just going to fold this in half, I think. And then I can, okay, we're going to get a couple of paper clips. And I'm just going to paper clip this to the front sheet. Okay. It just has to hold on here so that when I go to sew the signature together, it holds with everything else. And then I'll clip the signature itself together. Okay, so that's one for that. And then we decided this would probably be the outside. I don't think I have any better options. I kind of wanted to be able to get this guy, but I'm thinking they're kind of low. I'd rather have this guy who's in the middle, and I can't really get any other heads with him. So, yeah. All right, so we'll stick with what we got. So this will be our outside piece. And there we have fabric for... I know a lot of people keep these little threads and stuff, and they use them for things, and I haven't really done any of that. I don't even know what I would use them for. Okay. So that's scrap. We have one done. Put this away. And let's do the other complicated one. Okay, so this is... Now for this one, I didn't want the inside, I didn't want it to be... I don't want it to necessarily cover up all the farm animals. And the piggy is much closer to this side than he is to that side. Okay, and I have this fabric. Which I thought maybe we could find something on here. Huh, once again, I got a nice big piece of fabric to spread out. So we'll have to tear off a 6-inch strip and see what we can figure out to use. Here's the fabric. So as you can see, lots of horse options. I'm thinking that I want to be able to get this stripe through here. No matter what I do, I'm going to have to finagle so that I'm not getting a headless horse. This is not supposed to be a Halloween journal. Okay. So down here at the bottom, can you see the fabric? Down here at the bottom, I'm going to try and get... Well, first we're going to take off this top strip. Right about here, we're going to rip this off. Right through his head. I was trying not to do that, but oh well. Okay, so then I can do a 6-inch piece. Is that 6 inches? 3 to... it's short. It's short of the 6-inch mark. I think I want this seam for the spine though, so we're going to have to figure out how to get 6 inches with that seam in it. I've got another one down here. I feel like the middle we might just have to get a piece of brown fabric or red fabric or something like that. I don't think I would use this. Let's see if I can get the seam I want on this side, because I haven't torn it. I'm going to make a mess of this fabric. Okay, so we're going to tear down like that. And I want this is what I need to do. I need to do it 7. So we'll do right here. And I'll tear over like that. And then how wide do I want it? Let's look at the back and the front. Okay, we don't have a lot of room here. We need 1 inch for the back. And then again on this, I can go over as far as I want, as far as depending on what I want to cover up. So we might only need this to be about... Need to pay attention because whatever's on this side will be on the front. I'm going to do it here and we'll see if we can't find a piece that I don't mind sticking on here. Okay, so it can go over, I mean, I can cover up his leg. I don't mind that so much. Okay, we're going to try and make this work, maybe. Okay, so that's a piece for this. Well, oh no, this one was too short. That's why I couldn't use it. All right, so that's that one. I'm not going to fold again. We'll figure it out. Oh, I didn't get an inside piece, did I? Okay, so this is for the outside, and we need a piece for the inside. I didn't get an inside piece because I don't know what I want to use. I think I have something upstairs I can use though. So we're going to hold off on that one and I'll run up and get it later. So we have this one and this is going to be our spine piece and we need one of these for it. So we're going to set that one off to the side. Now, this one. Too many kittens. I have this. Is that not adorable? I love this. Okay. So we're going to use a piece of this. And this one's nice because all I have to do is cut it 6 by however many inches I want to do on the book. And on the front, I don't want to go too far because you guys know me. I do not like covering up titles. So it's only going to get a smidgen on the front. Like maybe 1/4 to 1/2 inch. I may cover up a little bit of the T. So let's see how far over that gives me. Maybe a little over 1/4 inch. Okay, and then 1 inch on the back, and then over here, we'll say to there is 1 1/4 inches. So I've got 2 1/4 inches plus the 1/4 inch on the front. So we'll pull 3 inches and see how we do with that. So I need it to be 6 inches tall. And as you know, I do 7 just so that I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, just so that I have more than I need. And then this, I've decided we'll tear a 3-inch piece over here. This is the thing with fabric. When you start tearing it and pulling it, it gets unstraight. 1, 2, 3, and a little. 3 is already more than I need, so. Okay, so that's the piece for the outside. This is in a bad spot. Put it further over. I'm hitting it. Okay, and then for the inside, is this 6 inches? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Perfect. How much can we cover up on the inside? I think on this one I was willing to cover up quite a bit of kittens. So like this first row of kittens, I know everybody's like, oh, don't cover up the kittens. Or maybe you're not. Maybe you get it. So let's see how wide that is. That's going to take me to... So we can get actually almost a 5-inch piece for the inside. Let's tear this over some more. And get a 5-inch piece off of here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and a half. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. I just want to make sure I've got the right way up when we go and glue the spine piece in. Okay. So we're going to glue our little spine piece on. We need it to be 6 inches. Cut it right about there. And we'll glue it on in the middle of here. Like so. Okay. No, glue it on in the middle of here. Just right side up. Oh, it doesn't really matter. It does. I want it that way. Shh. Okay. Good Lord, guys. How long it's taken me to do all this fabric finagling. But here shortly I will have 5 little journals done. I don't know about the gingerbread man one. I was reading through it the other day. And to be honest, I haven't decided whether or not I want to put it up in my shop. I mean, if some, at least not without a warning, some unsuspecting mother bought it for their child and didn't realize the gingerbread man gets eaten at the end. I mean, it's not a... I mean, gingerbread men, it does make the point. Gingerbread men are made to be eaten. But, I mean, I don't know. Anyway, I just thought it was funny because I looked at it and I went, I don't know if I should put this up in my shop or not. Somebody get upset if they buy it and realize the end of the story is the gingerbread man being eaten. Okay, get all the little fuzzies off of there. Okay, and then we're going to try and do the same thing we did with the other one. I'm going to clip it, and I've got more to clip to the paper. First, we're going to fold this piece in half. I have to go back and look at the Chicken Little one. I just thought about it. I think I have the... I either have it folded the wrong way or I glued it on wrong. One or the other. Now I'm worried. No, I glued this one on wrong. Seriously, guys. Like this, so that what you see is the fabric. I'm telling you, I am sometimes just not with it. I just stuck it to itself. I thought the glue was dry enough to not stick, but it's not. Actually, Fabri-Tac has a decent tack even when it's... Alright, let's try this again. I'm going to put glue all over it. Smush it. And I'm going to put it in the middle. Sort of. Close to the middle as I can get. Okay, and then we're going to fold it and put it around the signature. All right, so it'll go around here like this, just like that, and I will clip it here. I'm clipping one on the top and one on the bottom, and I'm hoping that that will... And like I said, I still have to clip the entire signature together. So that's not the only thing that will be holding it. And we will have that fabric and this fabric. Yeah, that's right. I'm looking at that going, wait. Okay. Goodness gracious. This one I really want to show you guys because I am in love with this fabric. Look at this. Is this not awesome? It's like a lightweight denim, and I think it's gorgeous. And I think it's perfect. I love it. Okay, so on the inside of these covers, we definitely have space. So we're going to do another wide... We're going to do another wide piece for the inside. So let's cut 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We'll cut our 7-inch piece. I like the way I do that. Upside down. Okay, and then we'll do one, two, three, four, five. We'll cut it right here. Wait. I might be okay with using this piece, the strip, the finished edge, or whatever you call this piece, the salvage edge, right? I might be okay with using that on here and then putting some extra trim on it. And we'll use about 3/4 of an inch, and then an inch, and then what's on the back? The same. So we'll make it a 3-inch strip from, I know you guys are like, just hurry up and cut it. What the heck are you waiting on? I kind of wanted more flowers on the spine. So see how this has more flowers on it? One, two, three, four, five, six. All right, I got a strip. And then we want about 3 inches, including the salvage. 1, 2, 3. I'll do 3 1/4. That's about 1/2 inch more than I wanted. Okay, and that's my outer spine. I think that's going to be gorgeous on there. I love it. This was the best match. This was my favorite match. I liked the chicken match and I liked the horse match, but as you could see, we had a lot of trouble getting it so that we weren't doing headless chickens and whatnot. So where I liked them, I was struggling a little. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm going to put this here, and then we'll have nice pretty flowers on the inside too. Okay, and then we're going to flip it over and glue down our yeah, it's a little crooked at that one end. Okay. I'm going to glue it down right here. Like this. And if I decide to tear it, I'll have to evaluate before I do all the sewing as to whether or not I want that much overhang. I do want a tattered edge though, so what I might do is glue this high and then tear the bottom off. I don't think I really need to smush it for this. So if I glue it high like this, and then tear it here, hopefully. It pulled at my thing. All right, let's take these off of here, and then we fold this in half, or thereabouts, hopefully. seems about right. Okay, and then I'm going to get my paper clips again. My biggest problem with making journals, I love doing it. I'm still kind of bad with the sewing part. So that's my hard part, I guess you'd say. Because I struggle with making it, like pulling everything tight and making it. So anyway. Okay, so that's that one, and this goes with this. Okay, so the only thing I need to do is find an inside piece for the horse one, and I'm ready to sew. So the next time I bring these back to you, they should be sewn together, and it'll be time to just put like some cards and stuff in pockets and make decisions on decorating and, you know, stuff like that. So, oh, and I will have to go find fabric for this one. This is the one I don't have fabric for. I mean, I suppose I could use pink again, but I kind of don't want to. And so I'm going to have to find a fabric that I like with this one. It's my one I haven't done, but we can go ahead and I can get the strip and everything. And I guess, guys, I'll let you go, and I'll see you with the next project video, or, you know, whatever happens to roll down the pike. Like I said, it's the holidays, so I did make the comment that it was going to be kind of an all over the place, and I'm not sticking to any schedule because I can't guarantee that I can do it. So I'm just kind of throwing them at you willy-nilly. When I get down here in my craft room and I'm able to do a video, then we do it. Okay, so that'll be it for me on this one. I will see you in the next video, guys. Bye-bye.